Imagine yourself in a web of dilemmas, where every strand of decision you touch seems to entangle you more. This was the situation Rohit found himself in. In his room he lay, contemplating his predicament. He was stuck between his friend Vivek and Sudha, a woman he couldn't bear to see wronged. But how would he extricate himself from this intricate web of dilemmas? Rohit was caught in a whirlpool of thoughts, unable to figure out a way. Both Vivek and Sudha were important to him. His day passed in a haze of pondering, but no solution seemed to be in sight. However, he was determined to find a way out, no matter what. The next day, Rohit went to his office, but his mind was elsewhere. Vivek called him into his cabin and asked if something was wrong, but Rohit couldn't muster a response. He finished his work in a daze and returned home. A few days later, Rohit's sister was getting married. He thought it could be a chance to resolve his problem. He decided to invite both Vivek and Sudha to the wedding, hoping a solution would emerge. Rohit handed Vivek and his friend Saloni an invitation to his sister's wedding, insisting they attend. They agreed. Vivek was also from Delhi. Rohit then left for home to prepare for the wedding. Once there, he went to Sudha's school and gave her an invitation too, but he didn't mention anything about Vivek. On the day of the wedding, Vivek arrived in the afternoon with Saloni. He couldn't take Saloni to his home, so he left her at Rohit's place and went back to his house. Rohit introduced Saloni to his family and got busy with the wedding preparations. By evening, Sudha had arrived at Rohit's house. Rohit introduced Sudha to Saloni and they started chatting. Sudha assumed Saloni was Rohit's friend and Saloni thought the same of Sudha. A while later, Vivek arrived. Seeing Sudha and Saloni together, he was taken aback. How did they meet? He rushed to Rohit and asked what was going on. Rohit explained that Sudha was his sister's friend. Vivek and Rohit then joined Sudha and Saloni. Seeing Vivek, Sudha was taken aback. "How are you here?" she asked. Vivek, trying to keep his cool, told her that he had come with Rohit, who was his junior at work. Sudha was thrilled to see Vivek, like a wish had been granted. But Vivek was worried something might go wrong. He told Sudha that he had an urgent matter to attend to and would talk to her the next day. Saying this, he left. Shortly after, Rohit and Saloni joined Sudha. Sudha told them that their friend had to leave due to some urgent work. Saloni was upset that Vivek had left without meeting her. She took a flight back to Bangalore that night. The next day, Vivek called Saloni, but she didn't pick up. He then called Rohit and asked if everything was okay. Rohit told him that Saloni had gone back to Bangalore, but everything else was fine. He then called Sudha and they started talking. When Sudha asked about Saloni, Vivek was scared something had gone wrong. But Sudha said she liked Saloni, and was she Rohit's friend? Vivek was relieved and said yes, they were good friends. Sudha was very happy and they continued their conversation. After some time, Sudha called Rohit. They started talking about the wedding and then Sudha said, "I found out yesterday that Vivek is your senior and he told me everything about Saloni." Rohit was shocked that Vivek had told Sudha everything and yet she was so happy. However, that was beyond his comprehension. The situation was getting more complicated. In summary, Rohit's predicament was a complex web of relationships and misunderstandings. He was stuck between his friend Vivek and Sudha, trying to protect both without hurting the other. His attempt to resolve the situation by inviting both to his sister's wedding only led to more confusion. As the situation stands, Rohit is still trying to navigate his way out of this web of dilemmas.